Shalom. First of all, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone. Likewise, brothers, putting on this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson's titled, The Great Escape. And that escape is going to be from here, Great Babylon, America. And those that are going to escape are going to be the chosen 1/3 elect of Yasharala, us so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. Let's start off with our first scripture here. This is the book of Psalms 91:8, and it reads, "Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked." And the wicked will also include the 2/3 of our people that continue to follow the ways of Great Babylon, America, follow the ways of the so-called white man, Esau the Edomite, okay, and all these other tribes that are here in Great Babylon, America, this cauldron of wickedness, okay, the people that mock, okay, suppress and oppress the children of the Lord, the true biblical Hebrew Israelite, us so-called blacks and Native Americans and Latinos. They're going to be here getting that judgment, and we will have a front row seat on the chariots, okay, watching the destruction here on Great Babylon, America. Now let's go back and, leading up to this great escape and see, what really took place here. This is the book of Matthew 24, and starting with verse 29, it reads, "Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken." This is what we kind of seeing right now happening, okay, the fall of Great Babylon, America, the fall of the so-called white man, the fall of the rulership of the Edomites, okay. We have our eyes towards the heaven. We're seeing the signs, okay, that the Lord has put for us to know, okay, the times and the season of his imminent return. It says, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." Okay, so the Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, is going to return, okay, with power and great glory. This time he's not going to be riding on a mule or a donkey, okay. The true biblical Hebrew Israelites are not going to look at him and go, "Where is our king?" Because he's going to be coming back in great power, so much so that the entire earth is going to be mourning. But guess who's going to be happy? You see, we are, okay. Let's go into the book of Amos, because this is what we know, okay. Amos 9:8, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, which is Great Babylon, America." Okay, this is the nation that all the other nations follow. They follow the ways of this wicked queendom. From even these nations that have their own gods are now worshiping the gods of the so-called white man, sweet Jesus. Okay, and they're adopting to all of the ways of the so-called white man, which is sodomy, okay, faggotry, abomination, okay. And it says, "And I will destroy it from the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob," which is the 12 tribe of Israel, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. Now that's only 1/3, okay. So all of you out there that are continuously, straddling the fence, you believe that this is some type of movement, this is not real, you cannot possibly be the true biblical Hebrew Israelite, the so-called white man is your God. This does not pertain to you. You will be a part of that destruction because you are a part of the sinful kingdom, Great Babylon, America. But here's what the righteous, okay, spirit is always in. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 34:16, and it reads, "For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling and a help from falling." Yes, we are still in this flesh. Yes, we all do have a history, okay, that we can look back to and say, when you were in the world, you were wicked. In fact, we are still wicked right now because, we're in this flesh. We're in this weak flesh. We haven't been given those new spiritual bodies that does not sin, okay. But we trust in Yahweh Shemashai. We trust in his son, the Malak, our king. Okay, and you see the man out in the highway in the Bible on a unicorn, daily proclaiming the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, to this world, and proclaiming what he is planning on doing to the wicked of this earth, in particular, the so-called white man, Esau the Edomite. Okay, so the Lord is our protection. He's our covering. He is going to get us to the trouble that he himself is going to have the so-called white man put on this earth in great wrath. Let's go into the book of Luke 21 and starting with verse 25, because we're seeing signs and wonders. Seeing signs and wonders. Okay? Remember, Great Babylon America is nothing more than a big prison. So much so, okay, you see them have zones, 10 FEMA zones, okay? And they're getting ready to put the digital system in place so that these 10 FEMA zones, okay, are going to have a life of its own. Each zone, okay, has different kinds of rules and oppression that they're going to be putting on the people. And guess who the target really is? It's us so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos. Okay, remember Esau, he wants the birthright. Okay, but we are the one that is the inheritor of that gift from the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. And it says, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, the stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. You're hearing that right now. There's not a day you can't turn on that you're not hearing World War III, okay, or thousands of deaths that's taking place out in the Middle East. Right here in Great Babylon, America, we had a storm that came through, okay, and wiped out what, nearly 100 people. Okay, you're seeing people screaming about the fact that they can't buy food. And, you know, in a couple of days, we're going to know if those docks are going to close down. That really is going to take things to the next level. And if they don't do it right now in October, they're going to do it after the election is gone through. Okay? It says, man's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the power of heaven should be shaken to fall off this doggone evil rulership right now. Okay? And that's what the Lord is doing, because you have out with the old and in with the new. Remember, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning. We are going to be the beginning of a kingdom that's going to last forever. It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head, for redemption. Your redemption draweth nigh. And this is why you see we have the hope. We are the hopeful elect. Okay, while everybody is losing their mind, getting heart attacks and wondering what the hell is going on, we, okay, banging on the prison cell, okay, which is Great Babylon America, we looking up in the sky, we pleading to the Lord, how about Shemashai, get us the hell out of this place, are going to be in a spirit of joy. Let's go into the book of Wisdom of Solomon, because it's going to be spectacular how this is going, how this escape is going to take place. Okay, this is the true emancipation here. It says, then, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5, verse 1. It reads, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, which is us standing up against the so-called white man, the powers to be on this earth. We're not talking to you, you know, you mere mortals, you 9 to 5, 6-pack Joe, okay, or Nancy, okay. We're talking to the gods of this earth, and made no account of his labor. When they see it, they should be troubled with terrible fear, and should be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Not only are the elites going to be amazed at it, okay, all these other peasant tribes are going to be amazed at it, and you 2/3 are also going to be amazed at it too, because see, you never believe, you trust in this prison system, okay. But see, our cries and our pleas, okay, our plea for emancipation, for really getting the hell out of this, has been heard by the Lord. And guess what? He's going to deliver in a spectacular fashion, okay. And that is going to be the great escape. And simultaneously, while this escape is taking place, this is what's going to happen to Great Babylon America. This is the book of Isaiah 13 and 19. It reads, and Babylon, which this place is referred to as Great Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, okay, all these kingdoms on this earth worship this place and follow after this place. The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when power, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And if any of you know that story, then you know that it was burnt. They were burnt, they were vaporized, okay. And this time it is going to be by thermonuclear fire, and we get to get front row seat to watch that. And that is going to be the great escape of the true biblical Hebrew Israelite, the 1/3 elect of Yasharallah. Lord willing, the elect was edified today. I'd like to close it by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Rakatash, Shalom.